May Nigeria happen to you. Now say it again. Slowly. Ask yourself, what does that even mean? Because Nigeria is not a curse. Nigeria is not a spirit. Nigeria is people. And there are good people in and from Nigeria. So every time you make that statement, may Nigeria happen to you, you need to understand that you are talking about yourself. Because whether you like it or not, Nigeria has already happened to you. By birth, by identity, by reality. So stop performing outrage and start thinking. Some of the struggles we face as a country, just like other nations face their own struggles, may have birthed this funny statement, may Nigeria happen to you. Some of those struggles include the significant increase in the price of goods and services. Yes, everything is expensive. We are here, we see it, we feel it. That is a fact. But have you bothered to ask why? Or are you just reacting because everyone else is? One of the reasons for this significant increase in price of goods and services across the country is the removal of fuel subsidy. Now let's talk about fuel subsidy for a bit. For many years, Nigeria was lying to itself, keeping prices of fuel very low, not because it was cheap, but because we were borrowing to pretend. I'm talking billions, trillions, burned and spent on maintaining an illusion. Then one day, the illusion ended. Fuel subsidy was removed, and then we were faced with our reality. Fuel price went up, and everything went up. Because fuel is not just fuel. It moves everything around. Food, transportation, production, distribution, everything. So if fuel rises, everything rises. That is not wickedness. That is consequence. Now let's talk about your favorite word. Corruption. Yes, it exists. It has always existed. And your fear and concern that the money saved from the removal of fuel subsidy will be stolen is valid, especially following or considering our antecedents. But have you even bothered to check what has been done so far? Or have you already concluded because outrage is easier than understanding? Well, I'll help you. Since the removal of subsidy, or since the removal of fuel subsidy, states in Nigeria have received significant increase in their state allocation. I'm talking over 40 to 60% increase monthly for some states. Have you asked what your governor is doing with it? Or is your only job just to shout and blame the federal government, the president, because that is the game anyway, to focus on one place and let the others escape? Also, some of the funds saved from this fuel subsidy removal have been redirected into other things, like debt pressure reduction, infrastructure projects, increase in state allocation, social support programs, economic stabilization efforts, and other things that we'll be looking at in detail subsequently. Are they perfect? No. Should more be done? Yes. But ignorance is completely unacceptable. Because what we are dealing with is not a new problem. This is damage of decades. But you expect that it will disappear in one term. It doesn't work like that. Let me put it to you in a way that you might understand. When a building is collapsing, you don't decorate it, you disrupt it. And disruption is not pretty. It is painful, it is uncomfortable, it is slow. And that is where we are. But you want comfort and correction at the same time. Like I had said earlier, it doesn't work like that. So yes, complain, protest, let's demand for better. But let's do so informed and not completely uninformed. Because many of us are angry, or are not angry because we understand. Many of us are angry because we don't. And ignorance feels like injustice when you don't understand what you are looking at. Let me also say this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. There is no leader coming to save you. The last man who performed miracles already left this world over 2,000 years ago. Everyone else will work with systems, will work with limitations, will work with imperfect people, including you. So if you are waiting for magic, you'll wait forever. You need to understand what is being done so you don't fight blindly. Because blind reactions never build a nation. Thank you.